And we're back, 9:55 the time, and again our continuing coverage of our breaking news story this morning, the shooting and standoff in Fremont. And here is the latest in this story. If you're not aware, there were two officers who were shot after a traffic stop in Fremont yesterday afternoon. The man who shot them then barricaded himself inside a home on Roberts Lane, just about a block away from the initial shooting. Then around 3 o'clock this morning, after police fired tear gas into that house, the home erupted in flames, and we've learned this morning that the suspect died in that house. And this morning, we're also waiting for an update on the condition of those officers, too. Yeah, the two officers who were shot yesterday, we still don't know their names, but we do know how they're doing, and we know how long they've been on the force. One of the officers was a detective with just 1 year of service. He's out of surgery, but he's in critical condition this morning. The other officer had been on the force for 10 years. He is doing better than the other officer. He's in stable condition this morning. So they're in the hospital now, and as you can see, police have been visiting them. They are waiting for more family members to visit them as well, and so we will give you updates on their condition throughout the day. This all started with that traffic stop at 1:30 yesterday afternoon in Fremont at Fremont Boulevard near Washington Boulevard, and that is where an officer tried to pull over a driver, and the driver backed into the patrol car, and there was an exchange of gunfire. And you can see in the shot there, shattered windows. That was the original scene. The driver then fled and encountered a second officer, and that's the other officer who was shot multiple times, we're told, and then the suspect ran off into the neighborhood and ended up in that home where he barricaded himself, and that's the home that we saw erupt in flames this morning. And we first found out that the neighborhood had reopened this morning at 8:40 this morning, after all those hours of either being locked down in their homes if they were already home when it had happened, or locked out of their neighborhood and not allowed in until 8:40 this morning. So if you don't have our mobile app, that's the best way to get breaking news, weather, and traffic that could affect you as soon as it happens. Well, and the prime example is going to be the condition of the officers in the hospital. That is what we're waiting for an update on, and we'll send out a push alert this afternoon when we learn about that. All right, so that's it for this morning. Hope you join us again starting at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Again, we will stream any news conferences that happen with any new information, and count on Crown 4's website as well as our mobile app for push alerts as we follow this case. And don't forget the Crown 4 Evening News beginning at 5 p.m. We'll have a complete recap along with all the latest developments on this story as well. So we'll see you back here then.